A seance has been held in the great house of Collinwood, a seance which has suspended time and space and sent one girl on an uncertain and frightening journey into the past, back to the year 1795. There, each of the Collins ancestors resembles a present-day member of the Collins family, but the names and relationships have changed, and Victoria Winters finds herself a stranger in a sea of familiar faces. On this night, one man, living though dead, cannot resist his desire to see the woman he loved, the woman who still waits for him to rise and come to her, regardless of what horror and grief his coming may bring.
Barnabas, I can't leave Collinwood tomorrow.
You must, Josette. You must go away from Collinwood forever.
No. I thought that I could, but now that I've seen you, I know it would be impossible.
Then I should never have come here now.
Barnabas, your coming back makes no difference. Even if I were to leave Collinwood tomorrow, I know my feelings would not change for you. Wherever I go, I would think of you. I would always have to fight that urge to come back and try to find you. That's why I know it would be impossible for me to even think of leaving.
Josette, I beg of you, go away and forget me.
Barnabas, no matter how many times you say that, I know you don't mean it.
Yes, I do.
No. You came back tonight for another reason. You came back because you couldn't stay away. Because you know that our destinies are one. And that there is nothing, absolutely nothing that can keep us apart.
Josette, you don't know what it would be like if we were together.
Oh, Barnabas, I do. I've dreamed about it for so long. I don't even care about those things that I don't understand. About that new way of life that you spoke of. I only want to be with you. Oh, please, Barnabas, don't let me go. Please, Barnabas, take me with you. Please take me with you.
A seance has been held in the great house at Collinwood. A seance which has suspended time and space and sent one girl on an uncertain and frightening journey into the past, back to the year 1795. There, each of the Collins ancestors resembles a present-day member of the family, but the names and the relationships have changed, and Victoria Winters finds herself a stranger in a sea of familiar faces. Faces now hostile and suspicious because of her special knowledge of what is destined to happen. The death, for instance, of a young woman whose doom will be preceded by the loss of a certain ring. Josette, if I seem concerned, it's because you've been behaving so strangely. And this morning you were so odd. Josette, that ring, when did you get it? Where? You must tell me.
Why is it so important?
I didn't believe her until now.
Believe who? What?
You will lose the ring.
I'd never do that, never.
And then you will die. A seance has been held in the great house at Collinwood. A seance which has suspended time and space and sent one woman on an uncertain and frightening journey into the past, back to the year 1795. There, each of the Collins ancestors resembles a present-day member of the Collins family. But the names and relationships have changed, and Victoria Winters finds herself a stranger in a sea of familiar faces. On this night, one man has already made a shocking discovery. Wave upon wave of terror is to follow in its wake, ending perhaps in sudden death. Joshua, I've been looking for you.
Have you?
As you must speak to Josette. You must tell her to leave Collinwood immediately for her own good.
Speak to Josette.
Yes, she won't listen to me. She must listen to you. Simply tell her she has to leave here.
I
Is something wrong?
went to his grave.
What?
I went to the place where we laid Barnabas to rest. The ring, his ring. He was wearing it when we buried him. Somehow, it is now in Josette's possession. I don't understand.
Nor do I. Josette must leave this place.
I opened his coffin.
Joshua, what are you saying?
I opened the coffin that my son was buried in. And there was nothing there. The coffin was empty.
A seance has been held in the great house at Collinwood, a seance which has suspended time and space and sent one woman on an uncertain and frightening journey into the past, back to the year 1795. There, each of the Collins ancestors resembles a present-day member of the Collins family, but the names and relationships have changed, and Victoria Winters finds herself a stranger in a sea of familiar faces. The evil which plagues the family makes itself seen and felt in many ways, one of which will be death by violent means.
Nathan? Nathan? What's that noise? What is it? Nathan, where are you? Oh, oh, no, get away from me. Get away. Oh. Oh, where did that thing come from? Just appeared out of nowhere. Mr. Collins! Mr. Collins! Oh, Nathan, where are you? He said he'd be here in just a few minutes. What's keeping him? Nathan! Nathan! I can't see him. No! Those eyes staring at me, staring straight through me. It's almost as if it was human and wanted to kill me. Oh, Nathan, where are you? Please come. Come, please. I'm frightened. I'm so frightened. Please, come. Please. Please. I don't believe this is happening.
I tried to warn you, but you wouldn't listen.
Oh, please.
It's too late now to offer any mercy to you. Much too late.
Oh, no! No! Oh! Oh!
Suki! Suki! Suki, you in there? Open the door! Suki! 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 What happened? What did this to you?
Barnabas.
What?
Barnabas. Collins.
You're saying... Suki? Suki! Suki!
A seance has been held in the great house at Collinwood. A seance which has suspended time and space and sent one woman on an uncertain and frightening journey into the past, back to the year 1795. There, each of the Collins ancestors resembles a present-day member of the Collins family. But the names and the relationships have changed, and Victoria Winters finds herself a stranger in a sea of familiar faces. On this night, in a deserted old shack on the Collins estate, preparations are being made for a man and a woman to be united in death as they never were in life.
You're not ready yet?
No, but I will be soon.
Why is it taking so long?
I've been working day and night, Mr. Barnabas. You can't expect no more than that from a man.
The coffins must be ready tonight, Ben.
You still haven't told me why.
I am leaving Collinwood permanently.
But why do you need 2 coffins?
Why do you think, Ben?
I don't know.
I will not be alone when I leave here. I will have Josette with me.
You mean one of these coffins is intended for Miss Josette?
Yes. She is waiting for me to come and get her. And when I do, the coffins must be ready. You will see that they are.